Hey guys. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started this time, and hopefully it will work right. Y'all, come on, join me. I just got just a little bit of something to say. Okay. Hey y'all, I'm not gonna wait till anybody get on because I need to say what I'm gonna say so I can get off. First of all, I pray that you guys have had an amazing day so far. We this is Thursday and tomorrow is Friday. And so we almost made it to another full week. How about that? Clothing our right mind. Listen, so I want to talk to you guys about Saturday, what's coming up Saturdays. To the ladies, to the ladies. So this is our second quarterly women's table talk. Second quarterly women's table talk that will be held at um, the Hope L. Paris Business Training Center on the grounds of the Cherokee County Community, um, Spartanburg Community College. That's the Hoke L. Paris. So if you're coming on number 11, it's right across from Northgate Road. Northgate Road will be on your right. The entrance into the college will be on your left. Once you turn into the college, you'll come upon the building, and it sits right there on the right hand side. Just park in the parking spaces and come on inside. And we will be in the first meeting room, conference room to the left. Okay. So Saturday, I want to see all the women in the building. This is our time to come together to debrief from life. Like we go through so much as women, and men do too. But we as women, we go through so much. Like there are a lot of single parents, single women parents that's raising children by themselves, as well as men. Um, we go through so much. We really do. And we hold a lot of things on our shoulder, a lot of weight. And throughout the course of the days, the weeks, the months, the years, things just accumulate. And so, Elder Taronda and I have created a safe space for all the ladies to come and debrief, you know. Um, Everybody will have to sign a confidentiality form. That means everything that's said there will stay there. Our first one was awesome. We were able to talk about a lot of things that happened in our past to help us get past those things. We were able to gain support from each other. So it's an amazing opportunity for you guys to come and just be in the presence of sisters who really cares. You don't have to worry about, your business being told because I don't play that. When I host something for women, everybody has to be responsible enough to sign a confidentiality form. And trust and believe, if you break that confidentiality form, I will hold you responsible to the highest regard because people are coming there to be safe. That's a safe space for us to debrief, unwind, and let go of a lot of weight that is on us. Okay, so make sure you keep that in mind. If you are a talker, or if you like to gossip and go tell people business, this may not be for you. Because we don't do that. I don't associate myself with people like that. And if they're doing it, it's that I don't know about it. I'm here to build women up, not to tear them down. I'm here to fix that crown. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for the ladies who have joined me in this walk, to be able to do the same thing. We're not judgmental because we can't be. I don't have a rock to throw at anybody. You know what I'm saying? And so neither should you. The Bible says that we're going to be judged with the same measure. So we have to be extremely cautious for that. So this Saturday, ladies, come out to Spartanburg Community College on the Cherokee County campus, which is Gaffney, at the Hoke L. Paris building. We will begin at 12. We will begin at 12, and then we will go to 3. We will have fellowship. We will have, oh God, we have some great topics for this quarterly women's table talk. I promise you, it's going to help you. It's going to help you. So if you can come out, I know that we all have a lot of stuff that we're doing, but listen, ladies, we really need to debrief and make time for ourselves. That's very important. Self-care, you know. I want you to be set free, totally free. So you come in there, whatever is on you, share it if you want to. If you don't want to, cry. You know what I'm saying? Scream, yell, laugh, whatever it is that you feel like doing. This is your opportunity, your space, your moment. All right. So Spartanburg Community College, Gaffney campus, Cherokee County campus, right across from Northgate Road on Highway 11, which is Chesney Highway. Northgate would be on the left. On the right, and turning to the college will be on the left. Just turn in. 12 o'clock, we start sharp at 12, so we can be out of the building by 3. And I hope to see a lot of women this time. Last time we had about, I'm not sure, maybe 7, 8 women, which was still good, because I always say whoever show up is what was supposed to show up. So I'm not really big on numbers. I don't care if one person show up. I'm still going to go for it like I got a full room of people. The other thing I want to talk about is the magazines that I have. So I kind of laid it down for a little bit because I wanted to refocus on some things. I have a lot of things that's going on, like with my movies, my script writing. I'm directing plays and different things like that. I'm ghostwriting books for people. So I have a lot going on, but I can't forget about my projects either. So for a couple of months, I did lay it down. However, I do have 2 new issues coming out next month. The Pain the Purpose for the women. If you have a story to share, women, and you want to be featured in the magazine, it is totally free. I'm not going to charge you 1 cent to share your story. Hey Rory, how you doing? I hope to see you Saturday. If you just want to talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about, it doesn't have to be a story, but if it's something on your heart that you want to address and you think it'll be beneficial for other people, like my readers, put it in the magazine. Everything is inspiration and motivation. I don't put up with no mess. Hey Tracy, what's going on, Tracy? Miss you, girl. So if you have a story or if you have anything that you want to share, if you've gone through anything and you just want to use your story to motivate and encourage somebody else, make sure you do that. The information is there on the web, on the internet. It's on my Facebook page. Just send me your information. Like, for real, the water is there. I'm leading you to it, but I can't make you drink. A lot of times, these people that has these magazines and different things like that, they do it for monetary gain. I don't. I trust God in all things. This is a ministry for me. So until God tell me to start charging people, I'm not going to do it. If you have like any business, if you have any promotional things that you would like to be put in the magazine, send that as well. The only thing that I don't do is give magazines for free, because even I have to pay for them. So if you want a copy, whether you're a writer or not, you have to pay for the copy. I don't know what the copies cost until I actually send it to the printer, to the publisher, and then I'll find out at that time. But I mean, this is a free opportunity for you to be heard. I'm not boasting and bragging on me, because God gets all the glory for all things. But just Google my name, TNG Roseboro, and you will see where all my magazines, all my books are. I have books on BarnesandNoble.com. I have books on Walmart.com. I have books international and on other websites. So listen, this is an opportunity for you to be seen, for you to be heard. You never know whose lap my magazines are going to fall into. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not promising you anything. I'm just saying, do it. Trust the process. God instructs us to walk by faith and not by sight. And so I know people say, oh, I wish I could do this, or I wish I could do that. Well, the opportunities are here, guys. But it's like you got to belong to a specific clique. I don't deal with cliques. I'm not a clique person. I love everybody. I don't care what color you are. I get along with everybody. I socialize with everybody. And so if if that's the case, you don't want to do it because you don't look at me as being a click person or a popular person. Oh well, so be it. I'm not gonna worry about it. But the opportunity is there. And also with the men, I have the Embodied for Men magazine that comes out the same time the Pain and Purpose magazine comes out. I've been waiting. Jeff Smith is on the cover. He's been so patient with me. The magazine was supposed to come out at the beginning of the year. I actually didn't get a lot of submissions, so I didn't go forth with it. And then I needed to take a break because, again, I am doing a lot. I'm doing a lot since my business has been booming with writing and directing and famous movies and stage plays and different things like that. I have really been extremely busy. Also, my motivational speaking and all that type of stuff. But again, I wanted to pick the magazines back up so that I can give you guys the opportunity to share whatever it is that you want to share in the magazine. You sent it. Listen, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're writing, it doesn't, because I'm going to edit it anyway. I'm going to read every story because I'm not going to produce mess. I'm not going to put mess out there because my name means something. May not mean anything to anybody else, but my name means something to me. So if you send me your information to my email address, Tangie Roseboro, TANGIE 0426 at hotmail.com. Just send your articles to me by the end of June, June the 30th. That's the last day. I can't take any delayed submissions because I have to get this magazine out at least by the middle of July so that it will be a July issue. All right. And so that's the Pain and Purpose for the women and the Embodied for men. Ladies, you got boyfriends, you got husbands, you have sons, you have nephews, people who are making a difference, people who have an amazing story, people who have survived different things, whether it was drug addiction or, whatever, share the stories in the magazines. Guys, you never know whose hand it's going to be in. The magazines are there and they come out quarterly. They comes out. I have a magazine that come out in January. I have a magazine that come out a special edition for February for lovers, or Valentine's Day. Then I have a regular edition that come out April, a regular edition in July, and then a domestic violence issue in October, and then a special edition for Christmas in December. So those are all the months that the magazines come out. And if you ever want to be featured on the cover, just reach out to me. There's no charge. I'm trying to help y'all. Listen, as I help y'all, God help me. And that's just what it is. And that's for the men and the women. So check it out. I put it out on my Facebook page today. If you want to write about one of the topics that's on the cover of the magazine, choose to do so. You know what I'm saying? They are great topics. But again, I just want to pack the house Saturday with the ladies. You don't have to come with no money. We don't take up no love offering. We don't take up none of that. So you ain't got to sow no seed. You don't have to do none of that. Just show up. Just show up and debrief. Inhale and exhale, and you'll see how much lighter you feel when you leave from there. Just being and socializing around some amazing women who will help to transform your life as they transform their own. Because we all been through it. We all going through it. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? People act like they so holy that just because we men and women of God, or you children of God, or you go to church, that things don't happen. That's a lie. That's a lie. We do go through. And that I'm very transparent. And there has been times that, I've cried out to God. I've been mad at God, but I'm not going to go back to the world because there's nothing for me to go back to. But I do talk to God like I talk to anybody else. And sometimes I have to get like Hannah and just cry from the heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't have it all together. You know what I'm saying? I still go through trials and tribulations and storms and low valleys. And then I have my high places, where things are going smooth and I'm on the mountaintop. But guess what? The enemy, he comes, but I may fall, but guess what? I'm getting right back up. I'm not staying there. And so that's just what it is. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this and understand, men and women, we can't please everybody. We got to talk. We got to look at us. You know what I'm saying? We got to walk to be an inspiration to other people. And I was telling somebody today, if God allowed it to happen, guess what? He already knew that you was strong enough to endure it. He knew you was. And people say, well, God ain't gonna put no more on you than you can bear. That's not the correct way the word says. The word of the Lord says he will not allow you to be tempted above that which you can bear. You know what I'm saying? Hey Junior, hey cuz. And so we got to stop, we make the word fit us instead of living what the words say. We pick and choose what we're going to stand on. We pick and choose what's right. We pick and choose what's wrong. We go to the Old Testament for this. We go to the New Testament for this. Guess what? The word is the word. We don't have a right to pick and choose the word that's going to fit us for this day. If we're going to walk in it, we're going to walk in it correctly each and every day. Again, I put my hand up. I'm not perfect. I fall short. Guess what? I'm not gonna make y'all think that I'm perfect. Tangy got her flaws too. I got my flaws too. But one thing I do know is that he hide me under the shadow. He hide me under his shadow and he keeps me. You know what I'm saying? I don't play with it when it comes to God because I know how powerful he is. And not only is he powerful, but that same power I have. I have. And so it's there. It's there. I have a lot of opportunities. And so also I'm finishing up my movie, Dating a Narcissist. Hey Neva, I love you. I love you. I love you, sis. I'm finishing up my movie, Dating a Narcissist. We have 3 more scenes to film in Atlanta. After those, it'll probably take me a good maybe 6 months, maybe. I'm gonna try to have the movie out and in the theaters by the end of the year if I can, because I want to do a premiere for the movies at one of the movie theaters. Oh, it's going to be an amazing movie. God bless me with an awesome cast for the movie. And so, listen, I'm also writing another stage play because I did a stage play with dating a narcissist before I actually turned it into a movie. And so I'm actually writing another stage play. And so, if anybody is interested in being a part of the stage play, just let me know and we'll go from there. I don't just put you in it. You got to show me what you're working with. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be dedicated. You know what I'm saying? You have to show up for practice. You have to learn your lines. You have to study your script because I don't want to look unprofessional. I don't know. Listen, when I started this is something I never went to school for acting. I never went to school for writing. I never went to school for directing or producing. This is something that God gave me straight from heaven. I promise you. We can learn anything if we go to God and we ask the Spirit of God to lead and guide us. But a lot of times we become so impatient that we don't want to learn. And then we get mad at somebody else who have up their knowledge through just spending time with God. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I have the opportunities here, y'all. I do in Gaffney. But for whatever reason, my support come from outside of Gaffney. Like it does. I get support all over, like New York, Atlanta, LA, Oklahoma, Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas. Like I get so much support out of state than where I am. But guess what? I don't let it bother me like I used to. Oh, it used to bother me so bad because I'm like, what's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? But when people feel like they know you, when people feel like they know who you are just based on where you were born and they were always around you, they can't see the new you. And so they base it on who you used to be, the ED, who you used to be. And so they can't move past that. And so they don't support you. Oh, that's just Tangy. I appreciate that. Because while you're sitting there judging me, oh, that's just Tangy, God is opening so many more doors for me in other places. And I'm still creating opportunities for other people to be seen, to be heard, to be financially blessed. So it doesn't matter to me whether you guys support me here in Gaffney, Spartanburg, Greenfield, wherever. I have so much support out of state. I can put something out and these people gonna jump on it. You know what I'm saying? But I just give God the glory and the honor for everything. I really do. And so again, I got the opportunities. Ladies, again, show up. Show up Saturday. Cherokee County, Spartanburg Community College campus, Hope Paris building at the top off of Highway 11, 12 to 3. Y'all just come and see what it's about. I promise you, you will enjoy it. You're going to be like, woo, God, I needed this. Tangi, can you come and host one somewhere else? It's going to be right and tight. I promise you. It's going to be right and tight. So, listen, I see y'all commenting. I thank everybody who's tuned in. Let me know if you have any questions about anything I've said. If you want to learn how to be a part of it, even with acting classes. Now, you do have to pay for acting classes. I will work with you, but you have to be dedicated and you have to follow what I'm saying, because sometimes people sound so scripted and it just irks me. And I have to keep saying, don't say it like that. Say it like this. Just be natural. When you are acting, you just be natural as if you are talking to your homegirl or your homeboy. So I'm willing to teach acting classes, minimum acting classes, to help people, learn how to get into character. Yeah. So, and again, if anybody is interested in having their book published and you don't know where to start, I also offer classes for that. I can also publish your book for you. I can ghostwrite your book for you, and I can also publish your book for you. Just so many things. And this is not just for me. Like, I can't sit on all of this. That's what I be telling my kids. That's what I be telling my children. Like, y'all, I have it. What's wrong with y'all? Like, what's wrong with y'all? I have a media film production company. It's called T Rose Media Film Production. Thank you, Neva. Neva says, let me post this so y'all can see what she said. So she says, you are doing so well. Continue to allow God to keep you focused. He will give you who and what you need. He will put people in your pathway. Remember, everybody can't go. And you know what, sis? That is so true. And that's something that I'm having to learn, that I can't take everybody with me, because everybody don't see the vision. And when God is in the operating business of producing something, it takes patience. It takes patience. And so, honey, let me talk about my queens real quick. And I just thank God for my queens. Hey, Elder Corey, I thank God for my queens. So, okay, so this is how this happened, y'all. God just dropped this in my lap, for real, no lie. I was sitting at the hair store, and I'm always doing things with women, because of the things that I've been through. So I always try to be an inspiration to the women. And so I'm sitting at the hair store, just came out, or maybe it was getting ready to go in, I don't remember. And I heard God say, start a show. And I'm like, God, how am I going to start a show? I don't have anything. And so he said, just trust it. So I put it on Facebook, and I said, God told me to start a reality show with 10 women. And what we're going to do is, you'll be able to share your story. I didn't even know how it was going to go, y'all. I really didn't. This was like over a year ago. We're going on 2 years now. And so when I put it out, I had women to contact me from all over the world, for real. And so me being who I am, with a gigantic heart, I wanted everybody to be a part of it. And so I ended up with like 27 women from Miami to New York, Oklahoma. Just all over. I had 27 women. So I was excited. And I'm sitting there like, okay, God, what am I going to do with these women? What am I going to do with these women? And I kept hearing the number 10. So when God give you something, he's specific with it. And y'all, it's so important that we follow the instructions of God, because we can make a mess of it. We got to follow God, and sometimes not our heart, because our heart can mess us up. So what I did was I said, okay, so this is what we're going to do. I put people in different positions. I had a content creator. I had, this person, I had a spokesperson. I had all this stuff, but it was like, we weren't going nowhere. And then one of the ladies called me. She was like, hey, Tangi, she said, so what the ladies have to do, they have to record videos of themselves for whatever topic it is that we choose for that week, and they have to record a video talking about that topic, or either they can actually act that topic out. So we may do like depression, somebody talk about depression, somebody may act it out. We do impersonators, like what is an impersonator, again, go to our Roku channel, you can see the different topics. To some it may be boring, but baby, we own the same, because we're all learning. This is all new to me. So but anyway, so we started doing them. And so I only had YouTube and Facebook. So I was putting the information out. And then the 27 women, because sometimes people can't see your vision. They're like, oh, this ain't going nowhere, and I thank God for people like that. That means I ain't got to exit you. You're going to exit yourself. You know what I'm saying? I haven't put not one person out. Maybe three people out of the 27. I did have to, terminate, their time with the project. Because you got to be, again, I don't play no games when it comes to vision that God gave me. And so anyway, to make a long story short, I started getting emails about a Roku channel. Now, I checked it out before. The Roku channel was like $1,800. So I'm like, no, I can't do that. Can't afford that right now. And y'all, so I started getting emails about a few months. I started getting emails about a Roku channel for $99. I'm like, that can't be, because I just checked it. It's $1,800. So I thought it was a scam. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. So one day, my daughter had to go to North Carolina to try to get her car. And I think I may have taken her up there, or I went up there where she was, something anyway. But I think I may have taken her. And as I was sitting in the car, I said, it came up again on my email. And then the guy texted me. He was like, hey, I want to know if you want to get this Roku channel for $99. I saw you browsing. I'm like, this is a scam. How you going to drop it down from $1,800 to $99? So I talked to the ladies about it, and I prayed about it. I'm like, God, if this you, make it easy. If it's you, make it easy. Don't let me get caught up in a scam. And I talked to the ladies about it. And it was like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So I was like, okay, it's going to be $99. And they was like, okay, fine. So anyway, it turned out to be like $9 a piece for the ladies, myself, to get the Roku channel. So I called the guy. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And let's talk about this now. Why is it 18? Why did it go from $1,800 down to $99? And he was like, well, we're having a promotion right now. And, now then I'm like, this is God. Again, I still didn't believe it. It's too good to be true. But then I'm listening. He was like, so all you pay is $99, and then you'll have to pay $98 for a splash. And I'm like, well, what is a splash? And he said, that's where we create a video. You know how to, when the movie come on, you have this logo of your business that come up, of your show that come up. And so we create that for you. It's $98. I was like, okay. So I contacted the ladies again. I was like, yeah, we got to pay $98. No, what happened was they paid their $9, and I paid the $99 to get the splash. And so I did all of it. He set everything up. He said, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on it. Send me all the information, what you want, and yada yada. I said, well, hold up. Now, will I ever have to go back and pay the $1,800? Because if so, I'm not doing it. He was like, no, once you locked in, you locked in. I was like, okay, let's go with it. It ain't but $99. If it's a scam, we only lost $9. I lost $109. So it is what it is. That was over 2 years ago. He didn't lie. So we got our Roku channel. It's called A Queen's Story, AQUEENS, without the apostrophe, and story. It's on Roku. Go search for the channel and just download it, and you can see our content. I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning. I'm learning better. I'm learning that, you got to film this away. And I'm learning that your audio has to be this away. I'm learning that the music has to be this. And so as we're going, I'm just learning. And so we have some footage up. And like I told them, this is a testing for us. This is a season of testing. We mess up. Oh, well, we know we got some good stuff coming. And so we have the Roku channel. So even with the Roku channel, even with us being nationwide, worldwide through the Roku channel, because we can be seen in any country, in any place, any state, any country. And so I told him, I said, don't get Don't get weary in well doing. God is doing something. God is doing something. But a lot of times what happens is when we don't see God moving, right when we want him to move, we think it ain't God, and it ain't going nowhere. And so people begin to lose focus. So, okay, they say they want to get out. I'm not going to hold you. Good luck. I'm staying because God gave this vision to me, and I'm going to trust him wholeheartedly. So everything ain't for everybody. Everybody want the microwave, but when God is doing something, he does it to perfection. And so he know we have to work out the kinks, and that's what we're doing. So we're doing it from 27 people down to like 22 people, then down to 21, and then down to 17, and then down to like 15. And I kept hearing God say 10, 10, 10. And then the lady called me, one of the late queens called me, and she said, hey, you're doing a lot of work. We're sending you these videos. You're up all night long editing. You're uploading to the Roku channel. You're running in the floss. You need to charge us. Oh God, I love people like that who don't take your work for granted. She said, you need to charge us because what you're giving us, we can't get anywhere else for free. She said, we can't. So you need to put a price on it. Go to God, pray about it. But stop doing stuff for free because your business is not going to flourish. If you keep giving out free, people are not going to, people are going to look at it as if it's nothing. So charge us. So I was like, oh God, I got to charge somebody? I'm a giver. So it's hard for me to take. I'm like, okay, God, if God told her to tell me to charge, I got to put a price on it. I did. And I wanted to see who was going to stay. Well, all the ladies stayed. They said, we ain't going nowhere. We're riding this way with you because we know it's going somewhere. And so I put a fee on it. And the fee that they pay monthly is once a month. It's barely anything, you guys. But I just like their dedication. And I did have to raise it for this month because of some things that's transpiring. But they're so dedicated. And so they pay for the Roku channel. And then they pay me for my services to edit their videos and upload their videos and make any corrections that I need to make after the videos has been uploaded to our Roku channel. So yeah, there is a fee to be a part of this project. Sadly to say, I lost my content creator, which is fine. She has her own thing going on. And and so now I'm creating the content. So, and also what the ladies are doing now, every week they will have a topic. Each woman will have a topic to put out. And that during that week, they will expound on that topic, whether they act it out or they just talk about it. I try to make it interesting. We are also traveling now. We're doing a lot of things as a group because we are the leading ladies. And how we came up with the leading ladies, again, I was sitting at the parking lot of the hair store. Again, this is like where God talked to me, I don't know. And so I said, we was calling ourselves the Queen Story, but I said, we can't be the Queen Story because that's the name of our show, the Queen Story. So we can't be the Queen Story. I'm like, God, I need a name. I was like, well, what about the leading ladies? The leading ladies. I was like, I don't know. So I put it in the group chat. I say, yeah, I think I'm going to change our name to the leading ladies of a Queen Story. This is how you know God is in tune with you. Then I was like, no. I said, I'm going to Google it and see what come up. So I Googled names for women groups. The first name that popped up was Leading Ladies. I guarantee you not. I jive you not. The first name that popped up on Google was Leading Ladies. I had just got that out of my mouth. And I'm like, chills went all over my body. And I said, ladies, that's it. We are the leading ladies of a Queen Story. And so that's how we got the name. And so now we're being asked to show up at events because people see that we're inspirational, we're motivational, and we have substance, things to talk about. And we share our stories of where we come from and where we're going. And so we've had the opportunity to travel to Baltimore as the leading ladies. We was on a TV show, the David Robinson Show in Baltimore. and where there was a live audience, and y'all, they made us feel like celebrities. I'm not lying. So we got there in the studio. The TV show was inside of this big mall in Baltimore, and I had made shirts that said "Leading Ladies." And so as we was walking through the mall, everybody was like, "Who are you guys? Who are the leading ladies?" And they was following us around, and I mean, it was just so amazing. So once we get to the studio, they had music playing, and they was like, "The leading ladies are in the house. The leading ladies are in the building." And everybody was clapping. Y'all, they made us feel so freaking good. It felt so good. And when we got there, everybody hugged on us. So they had a whole party, food. They fed us inside the mall at this TV studio. And I mean, y'all, was so amazing. And then the audience came, and we sat on the front row of the audience, and David Robinson called us up two by two. And so I and Miss Vanessa went first, Miss Vanessa Weeks. And it was so amazing. And just to have these ladies that flew in from the different states that they're in, because everybody that's a part of my project is not from South Carolina. Brittany is in Chicago. Melinda is in Atlanta, and Shane Morris is in New York. So these ladies, they came in. Shane didn't come from New York, but Melinda bought a flight and Brittany bought a flight. And so we met at this Airbnb in Baltimore, and y'all, I wish y'all could have been there. We had such an amazing time. And I always do what is called pillow talk. So before we go to bed at night, we talk about the issues that may be in the group. Because listen, we females, everybody may have some issues that we need to iron out. And so we talk about those things, and we talk about how we feel, and we talk about how to get past those things, and I let everybody voice their opinion without anybody getting mad, because that's what makes us stronger. You know what I'm saying? We are females working together to build something great. And so we had pillow talk, and then we danced all night, and then we just had a good time, and then we did our photo shoot. And as we went out to do our photo shoot, people were blowing the horn at us. Y'all, it was just so amazing. We had such an amazing time in Baltimore. And so then we came back, and we've done so much. I can't even remember everything. Oh, we flew out to Chicago to be with Brittany. Where did we go? We went to Chicago in April, May. We went to Chicago in May. I think it was May, or maybe it was April. I don't remember. And we were able to support Brittany at her graduation. This is the things that we do. Like, we put no limit on it. And so when we flew back from Chicago, we went to LA the very next weekend. Yeah, it was in May, because we was in Chicago May the 2nd through the 5th, I think. And then we was in LA, and we went to Atlanta the 9th, and we came back the 12th. We flew to LA. And so we was on the red carpet in LA. We was at the IndieX Film Festival. I'm a movie producer. Like, oh, God is doing some amazing things. And I'm so excited to share all of this with you guys, because a lot of stuff y'all don't see, because everybody look at that's just Tangie, but you better pay attention. Listen, if you want my autograph, you better get it now, because God is moving, baby. And also the ladies that's with me. So the things that we have coming up now is Saturday for the quarterly table talk here at Spartanburg Community College, where I am an employee. In the evening, I am the evening coordinator here at Spartanburg Community College. And I work full time as a mental health therapist in Union, at Mental Health in Union. And then and after this, July the 20th, ladies, is the Girlfriends Picnic in the Park at Legacy Park in Greenville. And that's going to be from 1 to 5. So I'm telling you, if you've never been to one of the girlfriend picnics in the park, you need to come. Get your baskets. Get your picnic basket, get your blanket, get your lawn chairs, get your decorations, however you want to decorate your area. Get your food, get your wine if you drink wine, get your water, your juice, whatever it is. Come out and fellowship amongst ladies, and they come from different places. And we dance. This year we're going to have line dancing. Thank God for Sister Dewala Sturkey. She's came on board to help me with this. And so we just going to have fun. Elder Taronda Burgess is the host for that day. I'm just going to be filming, and we just going to have a good time eating, line dancing, talking, motivational speaking. Yeah. Oh my God. So yeah. Oh, I forgot about Alicia in Charlotte. Alicia is in Charlotte. So Alicia is one of the leading ladies as well. So I do want to give a shout out to all the leading ladies. Of course, you have me, who's the producer director. You have Leisha Washington, who's out of Charlotte, North Carolina. You have Brittany Campbell, who's out of Chicago, Illinois. You have Regina Ellis, who's out of Gaffney. You have Miss Vanessa Ann Oglesby Weeks, who's out of Calhoun. You have Barbara Scott Lomax, who's out of Greenville. You have Elder Taronda Burgess, who's right here in Gaffney. We have Melinda Harris, who's in Atlanta, Georgia. We have Miss Tanya Cade, who's also out of Spartanburg. And we have, let me see, because I don't leave nobody's name out. Y'all know they'll call me on it, honey. How you gonna forget my name? Yeah, say my name. They don't forget, and this brain of mine. So Regina, Barbara, Vanessa, Taronda, Melinda, Leisha, Brittany, and Tanya. So I said everybody. And then for the judges, when we have competitions, the judges are Kadia, Sister Kadia, Senko Henry. She's African. I love Sister Kadia. And we have my sister Denise Savage and my mom, Gladys Mayberry, who is the mother of the group. So yeah, we got some good stuff going on. So again, I'm not accepting any more women right now for the queens, leading ladies right now. But there still are other things that you guys can join in on if you are interested. Okay. Any questions? Anybody want to say anything? Oh, I have this podcast, which is Keeping It Real with Tangi, that I bring people on and interview them on my podcast as well. So if you ever want to come on the podcast, let me know. If you want to do anything that I got going on, just reach out to me. Let me know. I'm getting ready to ghostwrite a book for Rory, Mr. Rory Leaks out of Columbia. So I'm excited about that. I'm actually finishing up a. I wasn't supposed to say that because when you ghostwrite, that's just what it is. But I'm going to help her. And I'm helping a few other people. I'm not going to say their names. And to everybody who has trusted me with your projects, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have the Can I Borrow Some Trust stage play next week in Orangeburg, South Carolina, that I am directing. The visionary is Miss Lavitra Sullivan. I met Lavitra maybe 2 years ago. She contacted me to write a script for her book, so that she could do a stage play. It's called Can I Borrow Some Trust? It's her real life story of what she endured in her relationship with her now ex-husband. So when she sent the book, I read it and I began to write. And so I wrote a stage play for her. That's the stage play that we're getting ready to have on next Saturday. We've been practicing for over a year. I'm telling you, when it comes to stage plays and filming, you got to be sincere about it. You got to put in the work, especially stage plays, especially stage plays. Yeah, and so we traveled down there last weekend, Regina and I, because Regina is in it. She's playing Remy, the main character's friend. And so it was such an amazing feeling to be in the presence of all those amazing people who are playing roles in her stage play. So I'm excited about that. That's in Orangeburg, South Carolina. So if anybody want to roll with me to go see the stage play, let me know. I got tickets, or I can get you tickets, or you can purchase them online through Eventbrite. But it's Can I Borrow Some Trust? We're having 2 shows that day. Yeah, so it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. So, but I'm done. I'm done. I'm just gonna say one more time, ladies, 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 meet us at Spartanburg Community College. Look at Michelle. I gotta go. This one. What's up, Michelle? I know. I said no. I said, I just don't want to go too far because I only have 30 minutes. But so we'll find a place. I was trying to think about maybe what Timkins had up there, but I don't think they got nothing nice out there. It's just a nice area. It's really not gonna matter because I'm gonna change the background anyway on a lot of, but I still like sometimes the original, pictures as well. So Foster Park. So then that's what we'll do. I'll leave around 12, give you time to go home and get dressed. I'll be at the park at 12. And I guess you're gonna have to change in your car. But they may have a bathroom out there though. Okay, yeah. Well, that's what's up. Well, happy early birthday. Listen, did you find the balloons, the 660 balloons? I think you can go. I've seen them at Dollar Tree. I think they do. Yeah, you need the 60 balloon. Okay, well, I'm excited. I love taking pictures, girl. Thank you for using my business. Yeah, you better. I know it. I thank God for everybody that have allowed me to take their pictures. I love taking pictures. I'll be like, okay, so with this package, you get 5 poses, and I be ended up taking hundreds of pictures. I be like, oh, you welcome. You are welcome. Because I don't know nothing about posing and all that, so I'll tell you that now. Well, I need to put a chair in the car because I'm gonna want you to sit down. Okay. We'll do a few poses, but okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Oh yeah, I do pictures. I'm a photographer and a videographer and a drone. I can fly drones. I have my own drones. Yeah. So. Okay, I gotta go.